Umar ibn Al-Khattab was born in Mecca into the respected Quraysh tribe. He belonged to the Banu Adi clan. His father was Al-Khattab ibn Nufail. His mother was Hantama bint Hisham. From a young age, Umar was strong and brave. He was also honest and intelligent. He learned to read and write. This was a rare skill in Mecca at that time. He loved horse riding and camel riding. He also became skilled in wrestling. People respected his courage. They trusted him because he spoke the truth. He worked as a trader and traveled to different places. These journeys gave him experience and wisdom. Before Islam, he followed the religion of his ancestors. He respected the customs of the Quraysh. When Prophet Muhammad began preaching Islam, Umar strongly opposed the new message. He believed Islam would divide the people of Mecca. He spoke against the Muslims. Many Muslims feared him because of his strong personality. He was known for making firm decisions. He never accepted anything without thinking deeply. Even though he was strict, he loved justice. He hated lies and dishonesty. Allah had chosen a great future for him. But Umar did not know this yet. Every day, more people accepted Islam. This made Umar even more determined to stop the spread of the new faith. One day, he made an important decision. He left his home with great anger. His steps were fast and confident. On the way, a man met him. The man asked where he was going. After hearing Umar's answer, the man gave him surprising news. He told Umar that his own sister and her husband had accepted Islam. Umar was shocked to hear this. He immediately changed his direction. He hurried toward his sister's house. He had no idea that this visit would change his life forever. The greatest turning point of Umar's life was about to begin. Umar walked quickly toward his sister's house. His face showed anger and determination. Inside the house, his sister Fatima and her husband Saeed were reading the Holy Quran. Kababab ibn Al-Larit was teaching them the verses of the Quran. As soon as they heard Umar's footsteps, Kababab hid inside the house. Fatima quickly covered the pages of the Quran. Umar knocked on the door with great force. When they opened the door, he entered immediately. He asked them what they had been reading. They tried to calm him, but he became very angry. Umar struck Saeed because he believed he had left the religion of their people. When Fatima tried to protect her husband, Umar pushed her aside. She was injured, and blood appeared on her face. Seeing his sister hurt made Umar stop for a moment. His anger slowly began to fade. Fatima looked at him with courage and said, "Yes, we believe in Allah and His Messenger." Her words were full of faith and confidence. Umar was surprised by her bravery. He asked to see the pages they had been reading. Fatima told him that only a clean person should touch the Quran. Umar agreed and went to wash himself. After returning, she gave him the pages. He began to read the verses carefully. The words of the Quran touched his heart deeply. Every verse filled him with peace. His anger disappeared. His heart became soft. He realized these words could not be written by any human being. At that moment, Kababab came out from his hiding place. He told Umar that Prophet Muhammad had prayed for Allah to strengthen Islam through Umar. These words gave Umar hope. He asked where he could find Prophet Muhammad. Without any delay, he left for Dar al-Arqam. He was no longer the man who had entered his sister's house in anger. His heart was now searching for the truth. A life-changing meeting with the Prophet was only a few moments away. Umar walked straight toward Dar al-Arqam. His sword was still hanging by his side. The Muslims inside the house heard that Umar was coming. They became worried because they knew how strong he was. Some thought he had come to harm the Prophet Muhammad. Hamza ibn Abdul Muttalib said, "If he comes with good intentions, it will be good. If not, we will face him." The Prophet Muhammad asked that Umar be allowed to enter. When Umar entered the house, everyone watched him quietly. The Prophet stood before him with confidence. He held Umar by his clothes and asked, "O Umar, is it not time for you to accept the truth?" These words touched Umar's heart. Without hesitation, he said, "I bear witness that there is no God but Allah, and Muhammad is the messenger of Allah." The Muslims were filled with great joy. They thanked Allah for this wonderful blessing. Loud cries of Allahu Akbar were heard. The sound reached the streets of Mecca. From that day, Umar became a sincere Muslim. His life changed completely. He left his old beliefs behind. He became loyal to Allah and His Messenger. He was no longer an enemy of Islam. Instead, he became one of its strongest supporters. Umar wanted to worship Allah openly. He was not afraid of anyone except Allah. His courage gave confidence to the Muslims. Many believers became stronger after his acceptance of Islam. Islam became more respected in Mecca. The Prophet Muhammad was pleased with Umar. A new chapter of Umar's life had begun. He was ready to sacrifice everything for Islam. His faith would soon be tested in many ways, but he would remain firm and faithful. His journey as one of the greatest companions of the Prophet had just begun. After accepting Islam, Umar wanted to show his faith openly. He did not want to hide that he was now a Muslim. He asked the Prophet Muhammad, "Are we not on the truth?" The Prophet replied, "Yes, we are on the truth." Umar then said, "Why should we hide our religion?" The Prophet agreed to go out with the Muslims. The Muslims formed two groups. One group was led by Hamza ibn Abdul Muttalib. The other group was led by Umar ibn Al-Khattab. They walked together toward the Kaaba. The leaders of Quraysh watched them with surprise. No one had seen the Muslims walk so confidently before. The enemies wanted to stop them, but they feared the courage of Hamza and Umar. For the first time, many Muslims prayed openly near the Kaaba. Their hearts were filled with peace and happiness. Umar stood firm without fear. He was ready to protect the Muslims with his life. From that day, many people called him Al-Farooq. This title means the one who distinguishes between truth and falsehood. Umar always stood on the side of truth. He never feared powerful people. He only feared Allah. He obeyed the Prophet Muhammad in every matter. He learned the Quran with great love. He spent his time helping the Muslim community. He treated the poor with kindness. He respected the weak and defended their rights. His faith became stronger every day. The Prophet trusted Umar very much. He often asked for Umar's advice. Umar always spoke honestly. He never hid the truth. His life became an example of courage, justice, and faith. The Muslims became stronger because of his support. Umar's journey in the service of Islam had only just begun. Life in Mecca became more difficult for the Muslims. The leaders of Quraysh increased their cruelty. Many believers were beaten and tortured. Some Muslims had to leave their homes. They remained patient and trusted Allah. Umar stood beside the Muslims in every hardship. He protected those who were weak. He encouraged everyone to stay firm in their faith. The Prophet Muhammad continued to teach Islam. Umar listened carefully to every lesson. He memorized many verses of the Holy Quran. He tried to follow every command of Allah. His love for Islam grew stronger every day. He was always ready to defend the Prophet. The Muslims hoped for a better future. Soon, Allah gave permission for migration. Many Muslims secretly left Mecca for Medina. They left behind their homes and wealth. The journey was not easy. The enemies tried to stop them. Most Muslims traveled quietly to stay safe. But Umar made a different decision. He wore his sword and carried his bow. Then he walked to the Kaaba in front of everyone. He performed tawaf without fear. After finishing, he stood before the leaders of Quraysh. He said, "Whoever wants his mother to lose her son, let him meet me outside Mecca." No one dared to stop him. Umar then left Mecca with complete trust in Allah. He reached Medina safely. The Muslims welcomed him with great happiness. A new life began in the city of Medina. There, Umar would continue serving Islam. Even greater events were waiting for him. When Umar arrived in Medina, he thanked Allah for reaching safely. The Muslims warmly welcomed him. The Prophet Muhammad was happy to see him. Umar quickly settled into his new life. He spent most of his time with the Prophet. Every day, he learned more about Islam. He carefully listened to every teaching. He tried to follow every command of Allah. He prayed regularly with the Prophet. He treated every Muslim like a brother. He shared his food with those in need. He helped poor families whenever he could. He visited the sick and comforted them. He respected both the young and the old. His faith became stronger every day. The Prophet trusted Umar greatly. Whenever important matters came up, Umar gave honest advice. He always spoke the truth without fear. He never looked for wealth or power. His only goal was to please Allah. The Muslims admired his honesty. They respected his wisdom and courage. Umar worked hard for the success of the Muslim community. He was always ready to sacrifice for Islam. Soon, the enemies of Medina began preparing for war. The Muslims also prepared to defend themselves. Umar stood beside the Prophet with full confidence. He was ready to protect Islam with his life. He never turned away from danger. He believed that victory comes only from Allah. The time of the first great battle was drawing near. It would become a historic moment for the Muslims. Umar was ready to stand with the Prophet. His courage would soon be seen on the battlefield. The Battle of Badr was about to begin. The Battle of Badr was the first major battle in Islamic history. The Muslim army was small. There were only a little over 300 Muslims. The Quraysh army was much larger. They had around 1,000 soldiers. The Muslims had fewer weapons and fewer horses. But they had complete trust in Allah. The Prophet Muhammad prayed sincerely for victory. Umar stood beside the Prophet with courage. He encouraged the Muslim fighters. He reminded them to stay patient. He believed that Allah would help the believers. When the battle began, the Muslims fought bravely. Umar showed great strength on the battlefield. He never stepped back. He defended Islam with all his courage. The Muslims fought with faith, not fear. Allah gave victory to the believers. The powerful Quraysh army was defeated. This victory strengthened the Muslim community. Many enemies realized that Allah was helping the Muslims. The believers thanked Allah for his mercy. The Prophet praised the courage of his companions. Umar remained humble after the victory. He never became proud. He knew that success comes only from Allah. After Badr, Islam became stronger. More people began to respect the Muslims. Umar continued serving the Prophet with complete loyalty. He was always ready for every challenge. He stood firm in every difficulty. His love for Islam grew even deeper. Many more important events were still ahead. Umar would continue to protect the Muslim community. His journey of faith and sacrifice was far from over. After the Battle of Badr, the Muslims returned to Medina. They thanked Allah for the great victory. The enemies of Islam were filled with anger. They wanted revenge for their defeat. The Quraysh began preparing another army. The Prophet Muhammad also prepared the Muslims. Everyone worked together to protect Medina. Umar was always ready to serve. He obeyed every instruction of the Prophet. He encouraged the Muslims to remain united. He reminded them to trust Allah in every situation. Soon, the Battle of Uhud took place. The Muslims fought with great courage. At the beginning, the Muslims were winning. But some archers left their positions without permission. The enemy attacked from behind. The battle quickly changed. Many Muslims were martyred. Some people spread the false news that the Prophet had been killed. This made many Muslims very sad. Umar was deeply worried for the Prophet. When he learned that the Prophet was safe, he thanked Allah. The Muslims gathered around the Prophet. They protected him with all their strength. Although the battle was difficult, they did not lose faith. Umar remained loyal in every moment. He stayed close to the Prophet. He never stopped serving Islam. He learned an important lesson about obedience. The Muslims understood that victory comes by following Allah and His Messenger. Their faith became stronger after this test. Umar continued to stand firm through every challenge. He was preparing for many more important moments in the history of Islam. After the Battle of Uhud, the Muslims faced many new challenges. Some tribes broke their promises. Others planned to attack Medina. The Prophet Muhammad remained patient and wise. Umar stood beside him in every situation. He was always ready to defend Islam. He never refused any duty. Whenever the Prophet called the Muslims, Umar answered immediately. He trusted every decision of the Prophet. He believed that Allah would always help the believers. Umar continued learning the Holy Quran. He carefully followed every teaching of Islam. He treated people with kindness and justice. He helped the poor and cared for orphans. He respected the elderly. He showed mercy to children. The Muslims loved him for his honesty. The Prophet often accepted Umar's sincere advice. Many of Umar's opinions were later confirmed by verses of the Holy Quran. This showed his deep understanding and wisdom. His faith became stronger every day. He spent his wealth in the way of Allah. He never looked for fame or power. His greatest wish was to please Allah. He remained humble despite his high position among the companions. His courage inspired the Muslim community. People trusted his words. They knew he always spoke the truth. Umar's life became a shining example of faith, justice, and sacrifice. The Muslim community continued to grow. Soon, another great test would come. Umar would once again stand firmly beside the Prophet Muhammad. His loyalty and courage would continue to strengthen Islam. The enemies of Islam did not stop their plans. They gathered many tribes to attack Medina. Their goal was to destroy the Muslim community. The Prophet Muhammad discussed the situation with his companions. Salman al-Farsi suggested digging a trench around Medina. The Prophet accepted this wise idea. All the Muslims worked together. Umar also joined the hard work. He carried heavy soil with his own hands. He worked day and night without complaining. The Prophet also worked beside his companions. This gave everyone more strength and hope. Soon, the large enemy army reached Medina. They were surprised to see the deep trench. They could not cross it easily. The Muslims stayed patient and trusted Allah. Cold weather and hunger made life difficult. Umar remained strong during these hardships. He encouraged the Muslims to stay united. He reminded them that Allah never leaves the believers. The enemy tried many times to enter the city, but they failed every time. Allah sent strong winds against the enemy camp. Their tents were blown away. Fear entered their hearts. Finally, the enemy army returned without success. The Muslims thanked Allah for his help. The Battle of the Trench ended in victory for the believers. Umar's faith became even stronger. He learned that patience and trust in Allah bring success. The Muslim community became safer. The enemies realized that they could not defeat Islam. Umar continued serving the Prophet Muhammad with complete loyalty. Many more great events were still waiting in his blessed life. After the Battle of the Trench, peace slowly returned to Medina. The Muslims became stronger and more united. Umar continued serving the Prophet Muhammad every day. He attended every gathering of knowledge. He carefully listened to every word of the Prophet. He practiced everything he learned. His faith and wisdom continued to grow. People trusted Umar because he was honest and fair. He never accepted injustice. He always defended the weak. He helped the poor and those in need. He treated everyone with respect. The Prophet loved Umar for his sincerity. One day, the Prophet and his companions traveled toward Mecca. They wished to perform Umrah peacefully. However, the Quraysh stopped them at Hudaybiyah. The Muslims were disappointed. Umar found it difficult to understand why they should accept the peace agreement. He asked the Prophet several questions with complete respect. The Prophet told him that Allah would never abandon the believers. Umar accepted the Prophet's decision. Soon after, Allah revealed that the Treaty of Hudaybiyah was a clear victory. Umar understood the great wisdom behind it. His trust in the Prophet became even stronger. The peace agreement allowed Islam to spread more quickly. Many people accepted Islam during this peaceful time. Umar thanked Allah for his guidance. He learned that patience often brings great success. He remained loyal to the Prophet in every situation. His love for Islam continued to increase. Even greater victories were now drawing near. The Muslims were preparing for events that would change the history of Arabia forever. After the Treaty of Hudaybiyah, Islam spread rapidly. Many people accepted the message of Allah. The Muslim community became larger every day. Umar was happy to see this growth. He continued serving the Prophet Muhammad with complete sincerity. He helped teach new Muslims. He encouraged everyone to remain united. He reminded them to obey Allah and his messenger. Soon, the Quraysh broke the peace treaty. This gave the Muslims permission to move toward Mecca. The Prophet Muhammad prepared a large Muslim army. Umar joined the army with full faith. The Muslims marched toward Mecca peacefully. The Prophet ordered everyone to avoid unnecessary fighting. When the Muslims entered Mecca, there was very little resistance. The city was conquered without a major battle. The Prophet showed great mercy to the people of Mecca. He forgave many of his former enemies. Umar witnessed this beautiful example of forgiveness. He learned that mercy is stronger than revenge. The idols around the Kaaba were removed. The Kaaba was purified for the worship of Allah alone. The call to prayer was heard in Mecca. The Muslims thanked Allah for this great victory. Umar's heart was filled with happiness. He remembered the days when Muslims had been forced to hide their faith. Now Islam was spreading across Arabia. People entered Islam in large numbers. Umar continued helping the Prophet in every mission. His courage, honesty, and wisdom inspired many people. The message of Islam was reaching every corner of Arabia. A new and blessed chapter in Islamic history had begun. After the conquest of Mecca, many Arab tribes accepted Islam. The Muslim community became stronger than ever before. Umar thanked Allah for every blessing. He remained humble despite the great victories. Soon, the Battle of Hunain took place. Some Muslims felt confident because of their large army. But victory does not come from numbers alone. At the beginning of the battle, the enemy attacked suddenly. Some Muslims moved back in confusion. The Prophet Muhammad remained firm and fearless. Umar stayed close to the Prophet. He did not leave his side. He continued fighting with courage. The Prophet called the Muslims to return. The believers gathered around him once again. Allah gave victory to the Muslims. Umar thanked Allah for his help. He learned that true success comes only from Allah. After Hunain, the Muslims returned safely. Soon, the Prophet led the expedition to Tabuk. The weather was extremely hot. The journey was long and difficult. Umar gave his wealth to support the Muslim army. He sacrificed gladly for the sake of Allah. He never expected praise from anyone. His only hope was the pleasure of Allah. The Prophet appreciated Umar's sincerity and sacrifice. His faith became stronger with every test. He continued to serve Islam with love, courage, and complete obedience. The final years of the Prophet's life were now drawing near. A great test for the Muslim Ummah was about to come. After returning from Tabuk, the Muslims lived in peace. Islam continued to spread across Arabia. People came from many tribes to accept Islam. Umar welcomed them with kindness. He taught them the values of honesty and justice. He reminded everyone to obey Allah. He always followed the example of the Prophet Muhammad. Soon, the Prophet performed his farewell pilgrimage. More than 100,000 Muslims joined him. Umar listened carefully to every word of the Prophet. The Prophet reminded the people to fear Allah. He taught them to respect the rights of others. He said that all Muslims are brothers. He reminded them to hold firmly to the Quran and his Sunnah. Umar understood the importance of these final teachings. He promised to follow them throughout his life. After the pilgrimage, the Prophet returned to Medina. A short time later, he became seriously ill. The companions became very worried. Umar could not imagine life without the Prophet. He prayed day and night for his recovery. The Muslims gathered around the Prophet with great sadness. Everyone hoped he would become well again. But Allah had written a different plan. The time of the Prophet's departure from this world was near. The hearts of the companions were filled with sorrow. A moment was coming that would shake the entire Muslim Ummah. Umar loved the Prophet more than anything else. He was about to face the greatest test of his life. The next chapter would change the history of Islam forever. The illness of the Prophet Muhammad became more serious. The companions prayed for his recovery. Everyone in Medina was worried. Umar could not believe that the Prophet would leave this world. Then, the Prophet Muhammad passed away. The whole city became silent with grief. Many companions began to cry. Umar was deeply shocked. He stood before the people and said that he could not believe the Prophet had passed away. He said that anyone who claimed the Prophet had died was speaking wrongly. His love for the Prophet was so great that he could not accept the news. Soon, Abu Bakr, R.A., arrived. He entered the room and saw the Prophet. Then he came out and addressed the people. He recited the verse from the Holy Quran. Muhammad is no more than a messenger. Messengers have passed away before him. Quran 3:144. When Umar heard this verse, he became calm. He realized that the Prophet had truly returned to Allah. Tears filled his eyes. He accepted the truth with patience. The companions gathered together to choose a new leader. After discussion, they gave their pledge to Abu Bakr, R.A. Umar was among the first to support him. He encouraged all Muslims to remain united. He reminded everyone that Islam would continue even after the Prophet. The Muslim Ummah stayed together during this difficult time. Umar stood firmly beside Abu Bakr, R.A. A new chapter in his life had now begun, as he would help lead and protect the Muslim community. After Abu Bakr, R.A., became the first Caliph, Umar, R.A., stood beside him. He gave him full support in every matter. The Muslim community faced many challenges. Some tribes stopped paying zakat. Others turned away from Islam. Abu Bakr, R.A., decided to protect the unity of the Muslim Ummah. Umar, R.A., first shared his concerns with respect. After listening to Abu Bakr, R.A., he understood the wisdom of the decision. He fully supported the Caliph. The Muslim army restored peace in Arabia. The unity of the Ummah became strong again. Umar, R.A., continued advising Abu Bakr, R.A., with honesty. He never spoke for personal benefit. He always wanted what was best for Islam. He helped solve difficult problems. He treated everyone fairly. He cared deeply for the poor and the weak. His simple life inspired many people. He never looked for wealth or comfort. He spent his time serving Allah and his people. Abu Bakr, R.A., trusted Umar, R.A., more than anyone else. He often asked for Umar's opinion. Umar, R.A., always answered with wisdom and sincerity. As the years passed, Abu Bakr R.A. became seriously ill. He thought about the future of the Muslim Ummah. After consulting the senior companions, he chose Umar R.A. as the next caliph. The Muslims accepted this decision. They knew Umar R.A. was honest, brave, and just. After the passing of Abu Bakr R.A., Umar R.A. became the second Caliph of Islam. A great responsibility was now placed upon his shoulders. He prayed to Allah for guidance and strength. His remarkable leadership was about to begin. Umar R.A. became the second Caliph of the Muslim Ummah. He accepted this responsibility with humility. He thanked Allah and asked for his guidance. He knew that leadership was a great trust. He promised to rule with justice. He never wanted power for himself. He wanted only to please Allah. He lived a very simple life. His clothes were plain. His food was simple. He did not build a grand palace. He remained close to the ordinary people. He listened to their problems carefully. Everyone was free to speak to him. He treated the rich and the poor equally. No one was above the law. Justice was the foundation of his rule. He appointed honest and trustworthy governors. He warned them never to oppress the people. He regularly checked their work. If a governor acted unfairly, Umar R.A. removed him. He protected the rights of Muslims and non-Muslims alike. He cared for widows, orphans, and the needy. Money from the public treasury was used carefully. He believed every public coin was a trust from Allah. He often walked through the streets at night. He wanted to see the condition of the people himself. If someone was hungry, he tried to help immediately. His kindness and fairness won the hearts of the people. The Muslim state became stronger under his leadership. People felt safe because justice was applied equally. Umar R.A. became known as one of the greatest rulers in history. His rule was guided by faith, honesty, and mercy. The years ahead would bring many great achievements for Islam. During the time of Umar R.A., the Muslim state continued to grow. He always asked Allah for wisdom before making decisions. He never acted with pride. He consulted the companions on important matters. Their advice helped strengthen the Muslim community. Umar R.A. organized the government carefully. He divided the land into different provinces. He appointed honest governors for each province. He reminded them to fear Allah. He ordered them to treat people with kindness and justice. He also appointed judges to settle disputes fairly. No one was allowed to misuse public money. Umar R.A. carefully watched how the governors worked. If anyone was dishonest, he removed them from office. He established the public treasury to manage the wealth of the state. Money was used to help the poor, widows, orphans, and travelers. Soldiers also received their proper salaries. Umar R.A. believed every citizen had rights. He made sure justice was available to everyone. He never accepted favoritism. He treated all people equally before the law. He often reminded his officers that they were servants of the people. He encouraged them to be humble. The people respected Umar R.A. because of his honesty. His leadership brought peace and stability. Trade increased across the Muslim lands. Many cities became safer and more prosperous. People from different backgrounds lived together peacefully. The Muslim state became an example of justice. Umar R.A. continued to work day and night for the welfare of the people. His sincere leadership made the Ummah stronger than ever before. Many more historic achievements were still to come during his blessed rule. During the rule of Umar R.A., the Muslim state expanded to many new lands. Several important regions came under Muslim rule. The Muslim armies remained disciplined. They were instructed not to harm innocent people. They were told to protect women, children, and the elderly. They respected places of worship. Umar R.A. reminded the commanders to fear Allah. He ordered them to treat everyone with justice. Many cities welcomed the Muslims peacefully. People were impressed by the honesty of the Muslim soldiers. Umar R.A. never celebrated victory with pride. He always thanked Allah for every success. He believed that all victories came from Allah alone. He continued living a simple life. He wore ordinary clothes. He did not keep great wealth for himself. He cared more about the people than about his own comfort. Whenever food became expensive, he shared the hardships of the people. He refused to enjoy special meals while others were hungry. He often carried food on his own shoulders. He personally delivered it to poor families. He never thought any work was too small. He believed a ruler should serve the people. His kindness touched many hearts. His justice became famous in many lands. People felt safe under his leadership. Both Muslims and non-Muslims respected him. He worked every day to strengthen the Muslim community. He never became careless in his duties. He always remembered that he would answer to Allah. His life remained an example of honesty, humility, and justice. The blessings of his leadership continued to spread across the growing Muslim world. During the time of Umar, R.A., Jerusalem became part of the Muslim state. The people of the city asked that Umar, R.A., himself come to receive its peaceful surrender. Umar, R.A., traveled from Medina with only one servant. He rode a camel and took turns with his servant. When it was the servant's turn to ride, Umar, R.A., walked beside the camel. He did not change this arrangement, even when they reached Jerusalem. The people were amazed by his humility. They had expected a king with a large army and rich clothes. Instead, they saw a simple and humble leader. Umar, R.A., thanked Allah for this honor. He entered the city peacefully. He treated everyone with kindness and respect. He promised safety to the people of Jerusalem. He protected their lives, homes, and places of worship. He never forced anyone to accept Islam. Justice and peace were his first priorities. The people appreciated his honesty and fairness. Umar, R.A., visited the holy places with great respect. He cleaned a neglected area near Masjid al-Aqsa with his own hands. His companions also joined him. This showed his humility and love for serving Allah. He reminded everyone that true honor comes from obedience to Allah. After completing his work, he returned to Medina. He continued to lead the Muslim Ummah with wisdom. His simple lifestyle never changed. He remained close to the poor and the needy. He listened to the problems of ordinary people. His justice became known throughout the world. Many rulers admired his character. Umar, R.A., continued to serve Islam with sincerity. His blessed leadership left a lasting example for all generations. As the years passed, Umar, R.A., continued to lead the Muslim Ummah with justice. He never became proud of his success. Every day, he thanked Allah for his blessings. He always remembered that this world is temporary. He often walked through the streets of Medina at night. He wanted to know if anyone needed help. One night, he heard children crying inside a small house. He stopped and asked their mother what had happened. The woman said her children were hungry. She had no food to feed them. She had placed water and stones in a pot to calm the children. She hoped they would fall asleep while waiting for food. Umar, R.A., was deeply saddened. He immediately went to the public treasury. He filled a sack with flour, dates, and other food. He carried the heavy sack on his own back. One of his companions offered to carry it. Umar, R.A., replied, "Will you carry my burden on the day of judgment?" He carried the food himself. He returned to the family's house. He cooked the meal with his own hands. He waited until the children had eaten. Then he smiled when he saw them happy. Only after making sure they were safe did he return home. This showed his deep love for his people. He believed that a ruler must care for every citizen. His mercy and justice made him one of the greatest leaders in history. The people loved Umar, R.A., because he truly served them for the sake of Allah. Umar, R.A., continued to guide the Muslim Ummah with wisdom. He always feared Allah in every decision. He reminded his governors to be honest. He told them never to oppress the people. He believed that every ruler would answer to Allah. He lived in the same simple way until the end of his life. He wore patched clothes without shame. He ate simple food like ordinary people. He never used public money for himself. He always protected the wealth of the Muslim Ummah. He encouraged people to speak the truth. He accepted good advice from everyone. He listened carefully even to the poorest person. He never allowed injustice to continue. His courts treated everyone equally. No rich person received special treatment. No poor person was ignored. People trusted his judgments. They knew he would always be fair. Under his leadership, roads were improved. New cities were established. Trade and learning continued to grow. The Muslim state became stronger every year. People lived with greater peace and security. Umar, R.A., never forgot that death comes to every person. He spent much time in prayer. He often asked Allah to accept his deeds. His greatest wish was to meet Allah while serving Islam. Soon, the final days of his blessed life were approaching. A sad event was about to take place. The Muslim Ummah would soon lose one of its greatest leaders. His legacy of justice and faith would remain forever. One morning, Umar, R.A., went to Masjid Nabawi for the far prayer. He stood at the front to lead the prayer. The Muslims stood quietly behind him. As the prayer began, a man named Abu Lulu attacked Umar, R.A. He struck Umar, R.A., with a poisoned dagger. Umar, R.A., was seriously wounded. Many people were shocked by the attack. The attacker also injured several other Muslims. He was later stopped. The companions quickly carried Umar, R.A., to his home. Doctors were called to help him. They realized that his injuries were very serious. Umar, R.A., remained patient. He thanked Allah in every situation. His first concern was the prayer. He asked whether the Muslims had completed the far prayer. When he learned that they had, he praised Allah. He advised everyone to remain united. He reminded them to fear Allah. He asked them to care for the Muslim Ummah. He did not ask for wealth or power. His heart remained attached to Allah. He knew that his time in this world was coming to an end. The people of Medina cried for their beloved leader. The companions prayed for him day and night. Umar, R.A., accepted Allah's will with complete faith. He spent his final hours remembering Allah. His life had been filled with justice, sacrifice, and service. Soon, he would meet his Lord after a lifetime of devotion. The Muslim Ummah prepared for a great loss. Umar, R.A., spent his final hours in remembrance of Allah. He remained calm and patient. He thanked Allah for every blessing in his life. He asked his son, Abdullah ibn Umar, R.A., to seek permission from Aisha, R.A. He wished to be buried beside Prophet Muhammad and Abu Bakr, R.A. Aisha, R.A., kindly gave her permission. Umar, R.A., thanked Allah when he heard the news. He advised the Muslims to fear Allah. He reminded them to remain united. He told them never to leave the Quran and the Sunnah. He encouraged them to care for the poor and the weak. He reminded them to fulfill the rights of others. He asked them to treat everyone with justice. He then appointed a council of senior companions to choose the next caliph. He wanted the decision to be made with consultation. After giving his final advice, Umar, R.A., continued remembering Allah. Soon, he passed away peacefully. The people of Medina were filled with deep sorrow. The Muslim Ummah lost one of its greatest leaders. His funeral prayer was attended by many Muslims. Umar, R.A., was buried beside Prophet Muhammad and Abu Bakr, R.A. This was a great honor granted by Allah. His life became a shining example of faith. He was remembered for his justice, courage, honesty, and humility. He never lived for wealth or power. He lived only to please Allah. His leadership changed the course of Islamic history. Even today, people around the world remember his noble character. His story continues to inspire millions of Muslims. May Allah be pleased with Umar ibn Al-Khattab, R.A., and grant him the highest place in Jannah. Ameen. The life of Umar ibn Al-Khattab, R.A., remains a shining example for all Muslims. He showed that true strength comes from faith in Allah. He taught that justice is the foundation of a strong society. He proved that a leader must serve the people, not himself. He lived with honesty in every part of his life. He never broke a promise. He never accepted injustice. He treated every person with fairness and respect. He cared for the poor, the orphan, and the widow. He always spoke the truth, even when it was difficult. He followed the Holy Quran and the Sunnah of Prophet Muhammad. He spent his life obeying Allah. His courage was matched by his humility. His wisdom helped strengthen the Muslim Ummah. His kindness won the hearts of many people. His simple lifestyle showed that real honor is not in wealth. His fear of Allah guided every decision he made. His name is remembered with love and respect across the world. His leadership remains an example for rulers and ordinary people alike. The lessons from his life are timeless. Always stand for truth. Always be honest. Always help those in need. Always treat others with justice. Always trust Allah in every situation. Be humble, even when you have power. Keep your promises. Respect the rights of every person. Follow the Quran and the Sunnah. Live a life that pleases Allah. May Allah be pleased with Umar ibn Al-Khattab, R.A. May Allah allow us to follow his beautiful example. Ameen. The story of Umar ibn Al-Khattab, R.A., teaches us many valuable lessons. His life was filled with faith, courage, and sacrifice. He changed from a strong opponent of Islam into one of its greatest defenders. This reminds us that Allah can guide anyone. We should never lose hope in the mercy of Allah. Umar, R.A., always spoke the truth. He never feared anyone except Allah. He showed that justice must be given to every person. He treated the rich and the poor equally. He cared for widows, orphans, and the needy. He lived a simple life, even though he was the ruler of a great empire. He never became proud because of power or success. He always thanked Allah for every blessing. He followed the Quran and the Sunnah throughout his life. He accepted good advice from others. He admitted his mistakes and corrected them. He worked hard for the benefit of the Muslim Ummah. He loved Prophet Muhammad with all his heart. He spent his wealth and his strength for Islam. His character continues to inspire Muslims around the world. His name is remembered with honor and respect. His legacy lives on through his justice and wisdom. Every Muslim can learn from his honesty. Every leader can learn from his humility. Every family can learn from his kindness. Every believer can learn from his trust in Allah. May Allah make us truthful like Umar, R.A. May Allah bless us with justice, patience, and strong faith. May Allah allow us to follow the Quran and the Sunnah. May Allah gather us with the righteous in Jannah. Ameen. The life of Umar ibn Al-Khattab, R.A., is a timeless example for every generation. His faith, courage, and justice changed the course of Islamic history. He showed that true success comes from obeying Allah. He proved that a strong leader must also be humble. He never used his position for personal gain. He lived to serve Allah and his people. His love for Prophet Muhammad never faded. He followed every teaching of Islam with sincerity. He cared for every member of the Muslim community. He protected the weak and defended the oppressed. He believed that every action would be judged by Allah. His nights were spent in prayer and his days in service. His words inspired people to live honestly. His actions matched his words. He became a symbol of justice for the whole world. Even today, people study his leadership and character. His life teaches us to be patient in hardship. It teaches us to remain thankful in times of ease. It teaches us to forgive others. It teaches us to stand firmly for the truth. It teaches us to help those in need. It teaches us to trust Allah in every situation. His story will continue to inspire Muslims until the end of time. May we follow his example in our daily lives. May Allah fill our hearts with faith. May He grant us honesty and justice. May He give us the courage to stand for what is right. May He forgive our sins and guide us to the straight path. May Allah be pleased with Umar ibn Al-Khattab, R.A., forever. Ameen. The story of Umar ibn Al-Khattab, R.A., is not only history. It is a guide for every Muslim. His life teaches us to worship Allah sincerely. It teaches us to follow the Sunnah of Prophet Muhammad. He showed that real honor comes from obedience to Allah. He never allowed pride to enter his heart. He always remained humble. He worked hard for justice every day. He never ignored the cries of the poor. He always helped those in need. He believed that every person deserved fairness. He ruled with mercy and wisdom. His courage gave strength to the Muslim Ummah. His honesty earned the trust of the people. His patience helped him overcome every difficulty. His kindness touched countless lives. His leadership became a model for future generations. His name is remembered with love throughout the Muslim world. His beautiful character continues to inspire millions. His legacy will never be forgotten. Let us learn from his faith. Let us follow his honesty. Let us practice justice in our daily lives. Let us help the poor and the weak. Let us respect the rights of others. Let us trust Allah in every situation. Let us keep the Quran close to our hearts. Let us follow the example of Prophet Muhammad. May Allah be pleased with Umar ibn Al-Khattab, R.A. May Allah grant us the ability to follow his noble example and bless us with Jannatul Firdaus. Ameen. The blessed life of Umar ibn Al-Khattab, R.A., will always be remembered. He was a man of truth, justice, and strong faith. He loved Allah above everything. He loved Prophet Muhammad with all his heart. He spent his life serving Islam. He never searched for wealth or fame. He always chose honesty over comfort. He cared for every member of the Muslim Ummah. He protected the rights of the weak. He helped the poor without expecting anything in return. He ruled with fairness and mercy. He treated all people equally. His leadership brought peace and stability. His courage inspired generations. His wisdom solved many difficult problems. His humility made him beloved by the people. His fear of Allah guided every decision. His character remains a light for the whole world. Every Muslim can learn from his example. His story reminds us that true success is in obeying Allah. May we speak the truth like Umar, R.A. May we live with justice like Umar, R.A. May we remain humble like Umar, R.A. May we care for others like Umar, R.A. May we follow the Quran and the Sunnah every day. May Allah forgive our sins. May Allah strengthen our faith. May Allah gather us with Prophet Muhammad, Abu Bakr, R.A., Umar, R.A., Uthman, R.A., Ali, R.A., and all the righteous believers in Jannatul Firdaus. Ameen. The life of Umar ibn Al-Khattab, R.A., is one of the greatest examples in Islamic history. From the beginning of his journey to his final days, he remained sincere to Allah. He accepted the truth with an open heart. He spent every moment serving Islam. He stood beside Prophet Muhammad in times of ease and hardship. He defended the Muslim Ummah with courage. As a caliph, he ruled with justice and mercy. He lived simply, even though he led a great empire. He cared for the poor, the orphans, and the widows. He never misused the wealth of the Muslim Ummah. He always remembered that Allah was watching him. His decisions were based on the Quran and the Sunnah. He inspired people through his words and actions. His honesty earned the respect of Muslims and non-Muslims alike. His leadership changed the course of history. His name continues to be remembered with love and honor. His story teaches us to fear Allah. It teaches us to speak the truth. It teaches us to stand for justice. It teaches us to be kind and humble. It teaches us to help those in need. It teaches us to remain patient during difficult times. It teaches us to trust Allah in every situation. May we follow the beautiful example of Umar ibn Al-Khattab, R.A. May Allah fill our hearts with faith and sincerity. May He forgive our mistakes and accept our good deeds. May He make us among those who love the Quran and the Sunnah. May He bless the entire Muslim Ummah with unity and peace. May Allah be pleased with Umar ibn Al-Khattab, R.A., forever. Ameen. The life of Umar ibn Al-Khattab, R.A., teaches us that true greatness comes from faith. He showed that power should always be used with justice. He proved that a leader is a servant of the people. He never forgot the rights of the poor. He always cared for widows and orphans. He never allowed injustice to continue. He stood firmly for the truth. He remained humble in every situation. His heart was full of fear of Allah. He loved Prophet Muhammad more than anything in this world. He followed every command of Allah with sincerity. His words and actions were always honest. His life became a light for the Muslim Ummah. His justice is remembered across the world. His courage inspired countless believers. His patience gave hope during difficult times. His wisdom helped strengthen the Islamic State. His kindness won the hearts of many people. His simple lifestyle remains an example for every Muslim. His legacy will never fade. Let us be truthful like Umar, R.A. Let us be fair in our dealings. Let us help the needy. Let us respect the rights of others. Let us remain patient in every test. Let us trust Allah in every moment. Let us follow the Quran and the Sunnah. May Allah grant us sincere faith. May Allah be pleased with Umar ibn Al-Khattab, R.A. Ameen. The story of Umar ibn Al-Khattab, R.A., is a treasure for every Muslim. His life teaches us the value of faith and sincerity. He always placed Allah above everything else. He followed the teachings of Prophet Muhammad with complete devotion. He ruled with justice and mercy. He protected the rights of every person. He cared for the poor and the needy. He remained humble despite his great position. He never allowed pride to enter his heart. He always spoke the truth. He fulfilled every responsibility with honesty. He spent his days serving the Muslim Ummah. He spent his nights remembering Allah. His courage never failed in difficult times. His wisdom helped the Muslim community grow stronger. His kindness touched the hearts of many people. His simple life became an example for all leaders. His name is remembered with love across the world. His legacy will remain alive until the last day. Every Muslim should learn from his noble character. We should be honest in our words. We should be just in our actions. We should help those who are in need. We should forgive others. We should stay patient during hardships. We should always trust Allah. We should hold firmly to the Quran and the Sunnah. May Allah bless us with the character of Umar, R.A. May Allah accept our good deeds and forgive our sins. Ameen. The blessed life of Umar ibn Al-Khattab, R.A., continues to inspire millions of Muslims. His faith was strong in every situation. He trusted Allah with all his heart. He followed the Quran and the Sunnah throughout his life. He loved Prophet Muhammad more than anything else. He always stood for truth and justice. He never feared anyone except Allah. He ruled with honesty and fairness. He treated every person with respect. He cared for the poor, the orphan, and the widow. He lived a simple life despite leading a great nation. He believed that leadership was a responsibility, not an honor. He spent his life serving Islam. His courage gave hope to the believers. His wisdom solved many difficult problems. His mercy won the hearts of the people. His humility made him beloved by everyone. His name is remembered with love and respect around the world. His character remains a role model for every generation. His legacy will never be forgotten. Let us always speak the truth. Let us always stand for justice. Let us always help the weak and the needy. Let us always remain humble. Let us always obey Allah and His Messenger. Let us keep the Quran in our hearts. Let us live with honesty and sincerity. May Allah be pleased with Umar ibn Al-Khattab, R.A. May Allah grant us the ability to follow his noble example. Ameen. The life of Umar ibn Al-Khattab, R.A., is a lesson of faith, justice, and sacrifice. He showed that true honor comes from obeying Allah. He remained truthful in every stage of his life. He never used his power for personal benefit. He always placed the needs of the people before his own. He protected the weak and defended the oppressed. He treated everyone with fairness. He never accepted injustice. He loved the Quran and lived by its teachings. He followed the Sunnah of Prophet Muhammad with complete sincerity. His courage made Islam stronger. His wisdom helped the Muslim Ummah grow. His kindness touched the hearts of many people. His patience during hardships was remarkable. His simple life remains an example for all leaders. He feared Allah in every decision he made. He remembered that every action would be judged by Allah. His name shines brightly in Islamic history. His legacy will continue until the end of time. Every Muslim should learn from his beautiful character. Always trust Allah. Always speak the truth. Always help the poor. Always respect the rights of others. Always remain humble. Always follow the Quran and the Sunnah. May Allah bless us with sincere faith. May Allah make us among the righteous. May Allah be pleased with Umar ibn Al-Khattab, R.A., forever. Ameen. The story of Umar ibn Al-Khattab, R.A., reminds us that faith can change a person's life. He began as a strong opponent of Islam. By the mercy of Allah, he became one of the greatest companions of Prophet Muhammad. He dedicated his life to serving Allah. He protected the Muslim Ummah with courage. He ruled with justice and mercy. He cared for every member of society. He never ignored the poor or the needy. He remained humble even as the leader of a great empire. He always feared Allah. He followed the Quran and the Sunnah in every decision. He spoke the truth without fear. He encouraged people to do good. He stopped people from doing wrong with wisdom. He inspired generations through his actions. His honesty earned the trust of everyone. His leadership brought peace and stability. His name is remembered with respect across the world. His character remains a shining example for all Muslims. His legacy will never fade. May we learn from his faith. May we learn from his justice. May we learn from his humility. May we learn from his patience. May we learn from his honesty. May Allah strengthen our faith. May Allah forgive our sins. May Allah grant us the ability to follow the path of the righteous. May Allah be pleased with Umar ibn Al-Khattab, R.A. Ameen. The life of Umar ibn Al-Khattab, R.A., is one of the greatest examples in Islam. He lived every day to please Allah. He loved Prophet Muhammad with all his heart. He followed the Quran in every part of his life. He ruled with justice and honesty. He cared for the weak and the poor. He never misused his authority. He always kept his promises. He remained humble despite his great achievements. He believed that every leader would answer to Allah. He spent his wealth and his strength in the service of Islam. He encouraged people to speak the truth. He always stood against injustice. His wisdom helped the Muslim Ummah grow stronger. His courage inspired people in every generation. His mercy brought comfort to those in need. His simple lifestyle became a model for all leaders. His name continues to shine in Islamic history. His noble character will never be forgotten. His story teaches us to trust Allah. It teaches us to remain patient. It teaches us to be honest. It teaches us to help others. It teaches us to forgive. It teaches us to stay humble. It teaches us to follow the Quran and the Sunnah. May Allah bless us with strong faith. May Allah guide us to the straight path. May Allah be pleased with Umar ibn Al-Khattab, R.A. Ameen. The life of Umar ibn Al-Khattab, R.A., is a light for every believer. His faith was firm in every test. He trusted Allah in every situation. He followed the teachings of Prophet Muhammad with complete sincerity. He ruled with justice and compassion. He protected the rights of every person. He cared for the poor, the widows, and the orphans. He treated everyone equally before the law. He never allowed oppression to continue. He remained humble throughout his life. He spoke only the truth. He fulfilled every trust with honesty. He spent his days serving the Muslim Ummah. He spent his nights in worship and prayer. His courage strengthened the believers. His wisdom guided the Muslim nation. His kindness won the hearts of many people. His simple life showed that real honor comes from obedience to Allah. His leadership became a model for rulers around the world. His noble character will always be remembered. Let us follow his example. Let us live with honesty. Let us stand for justice. Let us help those in need. Let us forgive others. Let us remain patient in every hardship. Let us love the Quran and the Sunnah. May Allah fill our hearts with faith. May Allah be pleased with Umar ibn Al-Khattab, R.A. Ameen. The blessed life of Umar ibn Al-Khattab, R.A., is a priceless gift for the Muslim Ummah. His journey teaches us the value of faith, justice, and humility. He showed that true success comes from obeying Allah. He always followed the example of Prophet Muhammad. He never feared anyone except Allah. He ruled with honesty and fairness. He protected the rights of every person. He cared deeply for the poor and the needy. He lived a simple life until his last day. He never allowed power to change his character. He remembered Allah in times of ease and hardship. He accepted every test with patience. He always spoke the truth. He fulfilled every responsibility with sincerity. His courage made the Muslim Ummah stronger. His wisdom brought peace and stability. His kindness touched the hearts of countless people. His name continues to be remembered with love and respect. His legacy will remain alive until the day of judgment. His life is a lesson for every believer. Let us follow his honesty. Let us practice justice. Let us help the weak. Let us remain humble. Let us trust Allah in every situation. Let us hold firmly to the Quran and the Sunnah. May Allah forgive our sins. May Allah strengthen our faith. May Allah be pleased with Umar ibn Al-Khattab, R.A. Ameen. The story of Umar ibn Al-Khattab, R.A., will continue to inspire Muslims forever. His life was filled with faith, courage, wisdom, and justice. He dedicated every moment to the service of Allah. He loved Prophet Muhammad with complete devotion. He followed the Holy Quran throughout his life. He ruled with honesty and fairness. He protected the weak and helped the poor. He never allowed injustice to spread. He remained humble even as the ruler of a great empire. He always remembered that Allah was watching him. He encouraged people to do good deeds. He reminded everyone to fear Allah. His words matched his actions. His character became an example for the whole world. His leadership brought peace to many lands. His kindness won the hearts of countless people. His justice is still admired today. His name is remembered with love and respect. His legacy will never be forgotten. Every Muslim can learn from his life. Always speak the truth. Always stand for justice. Always help those in need. Always remain humble. Always trust Allah. Always follow the Quran and the Sunnah. May Allah make us among the righteous. May Allah bless the Muslim Ummah with unity and peace. May Allah be pleased with Umar ibn Al-Khattab, R.A. Ameen. All praise belongs to Allah, the Lord of all worlds. The life of Umar ibn Al-Khattab, R.A., is one of the greatest examples in Islamic history. From the days before Islam to his leadership as the second Caliph, he remained a symbol of courage, justice, and faith. He devoted his entire life to serving Allah and his messenger. He ruled with honesty, fairness, and mercy. He protected the rights of the weak and the poor. He never allowed power to make him proud. He lived a simple life and always remembered Allah. His justice became famous throughout the world. His wisdom strengthened the Muslim Ummah. His courage inspired generations of believers. His humility won the hearts of the people. His love for Prophet Muhammad never changed. His obedience to the Quran and the Sunnah guided every decision he made. His blessed life teaches us to speak the truth. It teaches us to remain patient in every hardship. It teaches us to help those in need. It teaches us to fear Allah in every action. It teaches us to live with honesty and sincerity. May we follow the beautiful example of Umar ibn Al-Khattab, R.A. May Allah fill our hearts with true faith. May Allah forgive our sins and accept our good deeds. May Allah keep us firm on the straight path. May Allah unite the Muslim Ummah. May Allah grant us love for the Quran and the Sunnah. May Allah be pleased with Umar ibn Al-Khattab, R.A. May Allah gather us with Prophet Muhammad, Abu Bakr, R.A., Umar, R.A., Uthman, R.A., Ali, R.A., and all the righteous believers in Jannatul Firdaus. Ameen. The life of Umar ibn Al-Khattab, R.A., gives valuable lessons for modern life. He showed that true success comes from obeying Allah. He always spoke the truth, even when it was difficult. He taught us to be honest in every situation. He never accepted injustice. He treated all people equally. He respected the rights of the poor and the weak. He believed that every leader is responsible before Allah. He lived a simple life, even though he ruled a great empire. He never wasted public wealth. He worked hard to solve the problems of the people. He listened carefully before making decisions. He accepted good advice from others. He admitted his mistakes and corrected them. He taught that power should be used to serve others. He reminded us that kindness is a sign of strength. He cared for widows, orphans, and travelers. He encouraged unity among Muslims. He trusted Allah in every difficulty. He never lost hope during hard times. He remained humble in success. He stayed patient during trials. He always followed the Quran and the Sunnah. His life teaches us to become better Muslims every day. His character inspires leaders, parents, teachers, and young people. If we follow his example, our families and communities will become stronger. Justice, honesty, patience, and mercy are timeless values. These qualities are needed in every generation. May Allah help us follow the noble example of Umar ibn Al-Khattab, R.A. Ameen. The justice of Umar ibn Al-Khattab, R.A., is remembered throughout history. He believed that justice is the foundation of a strong society. He never favored the rich over the poor. Everyone was equal before the law. He listened carefully to every complaint. He never judged a case without hearing both sides. He appointed honest judges across the Muslim state. He removed any governor who treated people unfairly. He reminded his officials to fear Allah. He warned them never to misuse their authority. He lived a simple life like ordinary people. He never used public money for personal comfort. He walked through the streets at night to check on the people. He wanted to know if anyone was hungry or in need. He personally helped poor families. He believed that a ruler should serve the people. He accepted advice from everyone. He admitted his mistakes when he realized them. He always chose truth over personal interest. His fairness earned the respect of Muslims and non-Muslims. His leadership became a model for rulers around the world. His justice brought peace and trust to society. His honesty strengthened the Muslim Ummah. His character proved that true leadership requires humility. His life teaches us to be fair in every decision. It teaches us to protect the rights of others. It teaches us to fear Allah in every action. May Allah bless us with justice, honesty, and sincerity. May Allah be pleased with Umar ibn Al-Khattab, R.A. Ameen. Every great story comes to an end, but the legacy of Umar ibn Al-Khattab, R.A., will never end. His life continues to inspire millions of Muslims around the world. He taught us that true honor comes from faith in Allah. He showed that justice is stronger than power. He proved that a leader must serve the people with honesty and humility. He lived a simple life and never chased wealth or fame. He loved Prophet Muhammad with all his heart. He followed the Holy Quran and the Sunnah in every step of his life. He protected the weak and cared for the poor. He stood firmly for truth in every situation. His courage changed history. His wisdom strengthened the Muslim Ummah. His mercy touched countless hearts. His character remains a shining example for every generation. Let us learn from his faith. Let us practice justice in our daily lives. Let us always speak the truth. Let us help those who are in need. Let us forgive others and remain humble. Let us hold firmly to the Quran and the Sunnah. May Allah make us among the righteous. May Allah bless the entire Muslim Ummah with peace and unity. May Allah forgive our sins and accept our good deeds. May Allah be pleased with Umar ibn Al-Khattab, R.A. May Allah grant him the highest place in Jannatul Firdaus. May Allah allow us to follow his noble example. May we be reunited with Prophet Muhammad, Abu Bakr, R.A., Umar, R.A., Uthman, R.A., Ali, R.A., and all the righteous believers in paradise. Ameen. The end.